Exactly. Well, this is different. This was the episode where there was a little bit of a spark again in his body, kind of saying that we have not entirely given up. And I think all this time he's been carrying all this weight, and for once he met someone, Einar, that was able to kind of not necessarily put things into perspective, but like to help him see things a little bit differently, because he in his mind has been repeating to himself probably the weak ones get killed by the stronger ones. You know, the first movie he was going over the like what is a true warrior and revenge, like trying to defeat Askeladd. That was his whole purpose that was taken from him, and then now he lost everything. He feels like he's just the I'm sure there's also some lines from the prince in the previous season probably said some things too that might be relevant to this, like maybe they had some sort of talk about like what strength is or the meaning, because I remember he was like, I'll bring back heaven. The prince was like, I'll bring heaven to the earth then, and this and that, and he had that switch then. And then in this season Thorfinn had that like kind of, you know, not timid, but like that opposite personality in effect. So I'm so happy we got a glimpse of the king now, right? Like he's finally shown up, so we're gonna get him, and maybe that is what's going to further, I don't know, bring him back. Like maybe he'll like, he also has some feelings, bad feelings towards the prince too, I'm sure, because like he's the one, right? He was the reason that Askeladd had to go. Yes, he stabbed him, that was it. But there was something in that new, in the bodyguards, the leader of the bodyguards, like there was something in him that reminded him of Askeladd. I don't know if it's like the technique or the skill level. Like he hasn't been able to fight anyone with that skill level up until now again. And maybe they have that same, what was that wording, the phrase that they use, onajinoi, like someone with the same scent, as in someone with that same vibe, someone of similar, cut from the same kind of cloth. Maybe something in him reminds him of it, of Askeladd. And so I feel like he's going to remain as someone important in the story. Him, Einar, obviously the king. So I can't wait to see how this is going to go. At first I was thinking, oh, maybe he's going to join the bodyguards and then from there move on up somehow. But maybe the king's gonna come and sniff him out. Or somehow they'll run into each other. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the rest of this now that it's coming back together. There's nothing we love more than like a redemption arc than, you know, like you see someone come back from the lowest of the lows, and we've really established the lows. You know, 4 episodes we've taken to do this, and then we can see a little bit of humanity and goodness kind of seeping back into him through Einar. You know, like Einar, who easily could have just equated Thorfinn with the enemy, you know, the people who killed his family, was able to look at him and look at how broken he is and see that it's not that simple, and look past it to, even though he, yes, choked him, look past it to kind of help him out. What he said in the end, the world doesn't revolve around you, man. Like seriously, that was really good. So can't wait for the next episode. Full-length reaction will be available on Patreon, so make sure you check it out there. Come and chat it up with us over on Discord, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye guys. Alright, I've been waiting to hear about the king, right? I'm like, what is he gonna come in and step in? He's been busy. He's been too busy to like try to come and scoop up Thorfinn. So yeah, he did what his father could not do in 10 years. Got rid of 3 whole people. I just wasn't sure if the other 2 were his brothers or if they were like the other, like I kind of glazed over when they were explaining who the other king was, or the other king was. But Canute, I cannot believe how much of a sneaky sneak you are. What? You know, I know he doesn't want to go down the path of blood, as what's that uncle's name? Big guy was saying. I guess it could have been a lot worse, is what I'm trying to say. I get that, but you know, it's still months of fighting. Still, you know, when they retaliated, I'm sure there's a lot more loss. That culture of like pillaging and everything, you know, he did try to stop that. But yeah, sometimes it's a bigger machine, and trying to change everything it's a lot, but he seems to be doing it. He got a little hair on his face, but again, I don't know if I like that with the bangs. It's, yeah, I don't know. Is it the lashes? Is it the bangs? I don't know. Anyway, that's not what's important here. But I'm glad we did get to see what Canute has been up to, how he now is actually, because I've been calling him king, but I didn't realize there was so much more he had to do before he was officially coronated as the king. So we got that done. When Uncle was like, you're still nobody, you're still a little kid, the path that you're seeking is gonna have to be paved with blood, and you haven't really accomplished anything yet. Well, here's your answer. Here is your answer. It's such a different contrast to see how he has risen up and how Thorfinn has like sunk low. Where's the story going from here then? Because like I feel like we don't have, like, we've been catching up with what they've been up to, but what is the story then? Is the story how Thorfinn comes out from being a like, I don't know. We're supposed to be Vinland, right? So is the king going to somehow aid in an expedition, like starting up funding an expedition to Vinland and Thorfinn's? Like, I don't know where we're gonna go from here. The only thing I see that the king has now to do is maintain power, and Thorfinn would be to stop being a slave, but that's not like a big story arc for Vinland. So I don't know, we need to find out with episode 6, because I think there's 20 episodes or something, right? Yeah, anyway, full length reaction will be up on Patreon. Make sure you check it out. Come and chat it up with us over on Discord. Let me know how you feel about Canute with his hair situation, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye guys.